The Tycoon Time Traveler, The Adventures of Mr. Trump Chapter 1. The discovery of a lifetime. Let me take you back to a pivotal moment in my life, a moment that changed everything. It was the late 1970s, and my uncle, John Trump, a brilliant physicist, was delving into the archives of MIT. One day, while sifting through old papers and dusty blueprints, he stumbled upon something extraordinary, an invention designed by none other than Nikola Tesla himself. It was a time machine, a complex device that looked like a cross between a grand clock and an intricate control panel. John was a genius, and when he saw that device, he knew he had discovered something monumental. He spent years restoring the machine, meticulously studying Tesla's notes, and deciphering the blueprints. I often visited him, captivated by his stories of innovation and ambition. But little did I know that this machine would not only alter the course of my life, but also grant me the ability to explore the very fabric of time itself. One evening, John invited me to witness his work firsthand. The lab was dimly lit, filled with the hum of machines and the scent of old papers. As he unveiled the time machine, my heart raced with excitement and disbelief. He explained its mechanics, and I stood there mesmerized, imagining the adventures that awaited us. It felt like something out of a science fiction novel, but this was real. When John finally revealed that he had successfully activated the machine, I couldn't contain my enthusiasm. The possibilities were endless. I envisioned meeting historical figures, witnessing key moments in history, and perhaps even shaping events to my advantage. The thrill of adventure coursed through me, and I realized that I was about to embark on a journey that would define my legacy. As we prepared for our first journey, I felt a mix of excitement and apprehension. I knew that I was stepping into the unknown, but I also felt a sense of destiny. What if I could learn from the past and bring those lessons into the present? We stepped into the machine, and with a flick of a switch, we were transported through time, leaving the familiar world behind. Chapter 2. Roaring into the 20s. Our first destination was the Roaring Twenties, a time of prosperity and cultural revolution. We arrived in New York City, and I was instantly captivated by the vibrant energy surrounding me. The streets were alive with the sounds of jazz music and laughter, and the atmosphere was electric. I donned a sharp suit, eager to blend in with the elite of this era. As I navigated through the bustling city, I encountered a young entrepreneur who was making waves in the real estate market. Our conversation illuminated the importance of bold decisions and risk-taking, qualities I had always valued. Inspired, I began to network with influential figures, absorbing their wisdom and understanding the dynamics of business in a rapidly changing world. One night, I attended a lavish party hosted in an opulent penthouse overlooking the city. The room was filled with artists, musicians, and socialites, all reveling in the glamour of the era. I mingled and made connections, realizing the significance of personal branding and public image. The interactions I had during those nights would lay the groundwork for my future endeavors. Amidst the glamour, I witnessed the impact of prohibition on society. Speakeasies and underground clubs thrived, showcasing the resilience and ingenuity of people during tough times. This experience taught me about navigating challenges and finding opportunities in adversity, a lesson that would resonate throughout my career. As I immersed myself in the culture, I learned the art of negotiation from seasoned business magnates. I observed how they maneuvered through deals, understanding that confidence and charisma were essential in closing agreements. This first-hand experience would prove invaluable when I returned to the present, ready to implement these strategies. The weeks flew by in a whirlwind of excitement, but soon it was time to return. I had gained insight into the essence of ambition and the importance of seizing opportunities. With a newfound determination, I stepped back into the time machine, ready to bring the lessons of the past into my own life. Chapter 3. The Art of Persuasion. With the time machine recalibrated, I set my sights on the 1980s, a decade that would shape my future in unimaginable ways. This was a time marked by bold business moves and iconic deals, and I was determined to witness it all. Upon arrival, I found myself in the midst of a high-stakes real estate negotiation, and the energy in the room was palpable. As I observed seasoned executives battling for lucrative contracts, I quickly realized that the art of persuasion was paramount. I watched as they navigated tense discussions, using charm and wit to sway opinions. Inspired, I approached one of the negotiators, eager to learn the secrets behind their success. Our conversation revealed the importance of building rapport and establishing trust, a lesson that would guide my future dealings. I immersed myself in the world of high-profile events, attending exclusive parties and galas where the elite gathered. The atmosphere was electric, and I felt a sense of belonging among these influential figures. I learned that success was not just about individual accomplishments. It was about creating a powerful network and fostering relationships that could propel one's career forward. During this journey, I also discovered the significance of branding. I observed how successful entrepreneurs crafted their identities and created lasting impressions. It became clear that perception often outweighed reality in the world of business. This realization fueled my determination to build a brand that resonated with the public, a name that would become synonymous with success. One evening, I found myself at a meeting with a group of real estate moguls, and the discussions were intense. The strategies being devised were bold and innovative, and I soaked in every word. I understood that in this competitive landscape, one had to be willing to take risks and think outside the box. As the weeks passed, I felt an undeniable shift within myself. The lessons learned during this journey were empowering. I returned to the present, armed with strategies that would catapult me to new heights. The art of persuasion had become my weapon, and I was ready to conquer the business world. Chapter 4. Navigating politics emboldened by my experiences, I decided to delve into the political landscape of the 1960s. I arrived in a time of fervent change, where the air was thick with passion and determination. The presidential election was heating up, and I knew I had to witness the intricacies of campaigning firsthand. As I navigated the campaign trail, I encountered passionate supporters and dedicated strategists. I quickly realized that politics was a game of image and perception. Engaging with campaign managers, I absorbed their tactics, learning how to craft messages that resonated with the public. This insight would prove invaluable as I embarked on my own political journey years later. One memorable day, I attended a rally for a young senator, and the energy of the crowd was infectious. The charisma of the candidate captivated me, and I observed how he connected with his audience on a personal level. This experience reinforced the importance of communication and authenticity in leadership, qualities I would later embody in my own political endeavors. During my time in the 1960s, I also witnessed the role of the media in shaping public perception. Reporters scrutinized every move made by the candidates, emphasizing the need for careful management of one's image. This understanding would become a cornerstone of my approach to navigating the media landscape, as I recognized the power of controlling the narrative. I had the privilege of attending private meetings with influential political figures. The discussions revealed the complexities of governance and the delicate balance between authority and accountability. I learned that effective leaders must not only inspire, but also listen to the concerns of their constituents, a lesson that would resonate throughout my own political career. As I absorbed the lessons of the past, I felt a growing sense of purpose. The political knowledge I gained would serve me well in the years to come. With a renewed understanding of the intricacies of leadership, I returned to my own time, ready to embrace the challenges that lay ahead. Chapter 5. Revolutionary Insights. My quest for knowledge continued as I decided to travel back to the American Revolutionary War. I arrived in a time of turmoil where bravery and conviction defined the spirit of the people. The struggle for independence resonated deeply with me, and I felt a strong connection to the ideals of freedom and leadership. Disguised as a soldier, I witnessed the determination of the Continental Army as they fought against overwhelming odds. I marveled at George Washington's leadership, recognizing the qualities that made him a revered figure in history. Through the lens of time, I absorbed the principles of resilience and strategic thinking that defined Washington's approach. During my time with the soldiers, I engaged in discussions about the nature of sacrifice and commitment. I learned that true leadership often required difficult choices and a willingness to endure hardship for the greater good. This understanding deepened my appreciation for the sacrifices made by those who fought for freedom, inspiring me to channel that same passion into my own pursuits. One pivotal moment occurred when I participated in a critical meeting with key figures of the revolution. The fervor of their convictions was palpable, and I understood that the courage to stand up for one's beliefs could inspire generations to come. This experience reinforced my belief in the power of conviction and the importance of standing firm in one's principles. As I explored the complexities of diplomacy, I observed how leaders navigated alliances and rivalries. I learned that collaboration was essential for success, and this insight shaped my approach to building relationships in my own life. I realized that great leaders often rely on the strength of their partnerships to achieve their goals. With a newfound sense of purpose, I returned to the present, inspired by the lessons of leadership, resilience, and collaboration. The experiences I had during the Revolutionary War would forever influence my worldview, reminding me of the importance of standing up for what is right. Chapter 6. The era of innovation. Determined to explore the world of innovation, I traveled to the late 19th century, a time of technological marvels and groundbreaking inventions. The Industrial Revolution was in full swing, and I arrived amidst the excitement of progress and creativity. I could feel the energy in the air, and I was eager to meet the visionaries who were redefining the boundaries of possibility. My journey led me to a gathering of inventors, where ideas flowed freely. I mingled with brilliant minds like Thomas Edison and Alexander Graham Bell, absorbing their philosophies on innovation and entrepreneurship. Their relentless pursuit of progress inspired me to think boldly and embrace the unknown. One evening, I found myself in a discussion with Edison about the importance of perseverance. He shared his philosophy on failure, emphasizing that every setback was merely a stepping stone to success. This resonated deeply with me, reinforcing my belief in the value of resilience and determination in the face of challenges. As I delved deeper into the world of inventors, I witnessed the excitement of collaboration. Innovators shared their visions, and the atmosphere was charged with creativity. This experience highlighted the power of teamwork and the importance of surrounding oneself with like-minded individuals who could inspire and uplift. I also learned about the ethical implications of technological advancements during my time in this era. Engaging in discussions about responsibility and accountability, I understood that progress must be tempered with consideration for its impact on society. This awareness would shape my approach to business and governance in the years to come. After weeks of immersion in the world of inventors, I returned to my own time, invigorated by the lessons of creativity and collaboration. The insights gained from this journey would inform my approach to innovation, driving me to pursue new ideas and challenge the status quo. Chapter 7. A vision of the future. Curiosity led me to leap forward in time, where I found myself in a futuristic society brimming with technological advancements. The world was unrecognizable, with flying cars, advanced AI, and sustainable cities. I marveled at the ingenuity of humanity and the possibilities that lay ahead, feeling both excitement and awe. As I navigated this new reality, I encountered scientists and visionaries who were shaping the future. They shared their groundbreaking ideas about renewable energy and social progress. I was captivated by the potential for positive change, realizing that the future held immense opportunities for those willing to embrace innovation. In pivotal discussions, I learned about the importance of ethical considerations in technological advancements. The scientists emphasized the need for accountability and transparency in innovation. This resonated with me, reinforcing my commitment to responsible leadership and the impact of my decisions on future generations. During my time in the future, I witnessed the evolution of politics. Leaders navigated complex global challenges, emphasizing collaboration and diplomacy. This experience broadened my understanding of governance and the need for innovative solutions to address pressing issues facing humanity. Amidst the advancements, I encountered the challenges of societal change. I learned about communities adapting to rapid technological shifts, deepening my appreciation for empathy and the importance of considering diverse perspectives in decision-making. This insight would guide my approach to leadership in my own time. As my journey in the future came to an end, I returned to the present, inspired by the possibilities that lay ahead. The lessons learned about innovation, ethics, and collaboration would guide me in my own endeavors, reminding me that with great power comes great responsibility. Chapter 8. The personal reflection. While my adventures had been exhilarating, I realized that understanding my own personal growth was equally important. I decided to travel back to pivotal moments in my family's history, seeking to connect with the values that shaped my identity. This journey was not just about exploration. It was about self-reflection and connection to my roots. In the early days of my family's business, I witnessed the hard work and dedication of my parents. I observed the sacrifices made by my father, Fred Trump, to build a successful real estate empire. This experience instilled in me a deep appreciation for the values of hard work, integrity, and perseverance. During family gatherings, I engaged in conversations with my relatives, absorbing stories of resilience and determination. I learned about the challenges they faced and the triumphs they celebrated. These narratives became a source of inspiration, reinforcing my belief in the power of family and the importance of carrying forward their legacy. As I explored my family's past, I confronted moments of adversity. I witnessed the struggles of my ancestors and the lessons they learned from failure. This understanding deepened my resolve to overcome challenges and seize opportunities, knowing that success was often born from perseverance. One pivotal moment occurred when I traveled to my parents' early marriage. I observed the love and support they provided each other during difficult times. This experience reinforced my belief in the importance of strong relationships, both in business and in life. I realized that success is not just about individual accomplishments, but also about the collective support of family. With newfound clarity, I returned to the present, feeling a profound connection to my family's legacy. The lessons learned from my journey would serve as guiding principles in my life. I was determined to honor my family's values while forging my own path toward success. Chapter 9. The challenge of leadership with a desire to understand the complexities of power dynamics. I set my sights on historical leaders who had shaped nations. I traveled to ancient Rome, where I witnessed the rise and fall of emperors. The grandeur of the Roman Empire fascinated me, and I sought to understand the intricacies of leadership in such a powerful society. As I navigated the bustling streets of Rome, I met politicians and generals who wielded significant influence. Engaging in discussions about governance, military strategy, and the responsibilities that came with power, I quickly realized that leadership was a delicate balance between authority and accountability. One memorable encounter was with Julius Caesar, a figure known for his charisma and strategic acumen. I observed Caesar's ability to inspire loyalty and command respect, learning valuable lessons about leadership presence. I realized that effective leaders must not only possess intelligence, but also the ability to connect with their followers on a personal level. In the Senate, I witnessed the complexities of political maneuvering and the art of persuasion. I learned about alliances and rivalries, understanding how leaders navigated treacherous waters. This insight would inform my own approach to building relationships and fostering collaboration in the future. As I delved deeper into the power dynamics of ancient Rome, I confronted the moral dilemmas faced by leaders. I observed how decisions made by those in power could have far-reaching consequences, prompting me to reflect on the ethical implications of my own choices. After weeks of exploration, I returned to the present, armed with a wealth of knowledge about leadership and power. The lessons learned from historical figures would guide me in navigating the complexities of my own endeavors, reminding me of the weight of responsibility that comes with influence. Chapter 10. The ripple of change my journey continued as I sought to understand the ripple effect, how small actions can lead to significant consequences. I traveled to pivotal moments in history, witnessing events that shaped the course of nations. This exploration illuminated the interconnectedness of actions and their impact on the world. One significant moment occurred during the signing of the Declaration of Independence. I stood among the founding fathers, observing the gravity of their decisions. I realized that the courage to stand for one's beliefs could inspire generations to come. This understanding deepened my appreciation for the power of individual actions in shaping history. Later, I traveled to the Industrial Revolution, where I witnessed the birth of innovations that transformed society. The decisions made by inventors and entrepreneurs during this time had far-reaching effects on the economy and culture. I recognize that the pursuit of progress often required bold choices and a willingness to embrace change. In another pivotal moment, I observed the civil rights movement, witnessing the courage of individuals who fought for justice. I learned about the importance of advocacy and standing up for what is right. This experience reinforced my belief in the power of collective action and the potential for positive change. Throughout my travels, I encountered moments where seemingly insignificant choices led to monumental outcomes. I reflected on the importance of being mindful of one's actions and their potential consequences. This insight would guide me in making decisions that align with my values and vision for the future. As I returned to the present, I felt a renewed sense of responsibility. The lessons of the ripple effect had instilled in me a commitment to making choices that would positively impact my community and the world. I understood that every action, no matter how small, could contribute to a larger narrative. Chapter 11. The legacy of greatness. With a wealth of experiences behind me, I decided to reflect on the legacy of leadership. I traveled to various historical moments, seeking to understand how leaders are remembered and the impact they leave on future generations. This exploration was not just about the past. It was about shaping my own legacy. In ancient Greece, I found myself amidst philosophers and statesmen who debated the nature of governance and virtue. Engaging in discussions about the qualities that define great leaders, I recognized the importance of wisdom, integrity, and humility. These principles resonated deeply with my own aspirations. During my travels, I also learned about the importance of mentorship and guidance. I observed leaders who invested in the next generation, recognizing that true leadership extends beyond personal success. This understanding reinforced my commitment to fostering talent and empowering others in my own life. One poignant moment occurred when I witnessed the dedication of a leader to their community. The leader's unwavering commitment to service inspired me to consider how I could contribute to my own community. I realized that legacy is not only measured by achievements, but also by the positive impact on the lives of others. As I explored the legacies of historical figures, I reflected on my own journey. I considered the values I wanted to embody and the impact I wished to leave behind. This introspection deepened my sense of purpose, motivating me to align my actions with my vision for the future. After weeks of exploration, I returned to the present, determined to shape my legacy with intention. The lessons learned from history would guide me in my endeavors, reminding me of the power of leadership to inspire and uplift others. Chapter 12. Embracing resilience. Understanding that challenges are an inevitable part of any journey, I sought to explore the theme of resilience. I traveled to moments in history where individuals faced adversity and emerged stronger. This exploration was a testament to the human spirit and the capacity to overcome obstacles. One significant moment occurred during the Great Depression. I witnessed the struggles of families as they fought to survive amidst economic turmoil. I observed the resilience of communities coming together to support one another, reinforcing my belief in the strength of unity during difficult times. Later, I traveled to the aftermath of World War II, where nations faced the daunting task of rebuilding. I learned about the determination and innovation that fueled recovery efforts. The stories of individuals who refused to succumb to despair inspired me to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. Throughout my travels, I encountered leaders who exemplified resilience in the face of adversity. I learned about their strategies for navigating crises and their ability to inspire hope in others. This insight reinforced my belief in the importance of perseverance and maintaining a positive outlook. As I reflected on the lessons of resilience, I recognized that setbacks could be transformative. I recalled moments from my own life where challenges had shaped my character and fueled my ambition. This understanding deepened my commitment to embracing adversity as a catalyst for growth. With newfound clarity, I returned to the present, ready to face challenges with resilience and determination. The lessons learned from history would guide me in navigating obstacles, reminding me that success is often born from the ability to rise after a fall. Chapter 13. The Power of Collaboration. Having experienced the power of individual actions, I sought to understand the value of collaboration. I traveled to moments in history where teamwork and cooperation led to significant achievements. This exploration emphasized the importance of unity in pursuing common goals. One pivotal moment occurred during the Apollo 11 mission. I witnessed the collaboration of scientists, engineers, and astronauts as they worked together to achieve the monumental goal of landing on the moon. The synergy of diverse talents showcased the power of collaboration in overcoming challenges and pushing boundaries. Later, I explored the founding of the United Nations, where nations came together to address global issues. I observed the delicate negotiations and compromises that were necessary for unity. This experience highlighted the importance of diplomacy and the need for diverse perspectives in decision-making. Throughout my travels, I engaged in discussions with leaders who emphasized the significance of fostering a culture of collaboration. I learned about the importance of building strong relationships and cultivating an environment where ideas could flourish. This understanding would inform my approach to leadership in my own life. As I reflected on the lessons of collaboration, I recognized that great achievements are rarely accomplished in isolation. I considered how I could leverage the strengths of those around me to create positive change. This insight deepened my commitment to building collaborative networks in my endeavors. With a renewed focus on teamwork, I returned to the present, ready to embrace collaboration as a fundamental principle in my work. The lessons learned from history would guide me in fostering partnerships that would amplify my impact. Chapter 14. The legacy of time. As my time-traveling adventures came to an end, I reflected on the profound impact of my journeys. The lessons learned from history, leadership, resilience, collaboration, and legacy had shaped my worldview. I understood that the past was not just a series of events, but a tapestry of experiences that informed the present. With a sense of purpose, I decided to channel my knowledge into meaningful actions. I envisioned a future where I could leverage the lessons of time to create positive change in my community and beyond. The time machine became a symbol of my journey, a reminder of the importance of learning from the past to shape a better future. In the months that followed, I began to implement the principles I had learned. I focused on fostering collaboration, empowering others, and embracing challenges with resilience. My leadership style evolved, emphasizing empathy and the importance of building strong relationships. As I reflected on my family legacy, I understood the responsibility that came with my position. I committed to upholding the values instilled in me by my parents and uncle, ensuring that my actions aligned with a greater purpose. The lessons of history guided me in navigating the complexities of leadership. In the end, I emerged not only as a businessman and public figure, but as a leader with a deep understanding of the human experience. The time machine had not only provided me with insights, but had also ignited a passion for making a difference. Armed with the wisdom of history, I was ready to leave a lasting legacy that transcended time. This narrative, woven with my adventures as a time traveler, reflects the journey of self-discovery, growth, and the pursuit of greatness. It showcases how history can inform and inspire present-day actions, reminding us all that our choices hold the power to shape the future.